Well, Dennis, this video's to you. Uh, you've been telling me what I've already known for years, my friend. I know Sheriff Joe's a bastard. I know every cop is a bastard. And I know all about him. He's a politician, first and foremost. I was pointing that out a year ago and don't even know the guy. The first few videos I've seen of him, which was a little over 2 years ago, when Fox News came out with a bunch of stuff calling him America's toughest sheriff. You know, because he brought back the striped shirts and the chain gangs. He was one of the 3 sheriffs in the United States that brought back the chain gang. You know, the Republican tough on crime routine. You know, the best way is humiliate the fuck out of people, and to teach them that people like Sheriff Joe really cares when you put them in pink, and decide to humiliate them and put them out in public works, telling them that, and then having school children. I think they had a busload of school children stop, stay their distance from the line, and said, this is what's going to happen to you if you break the laws in this county. Coercion. Yeah, might be funny. And that's Big Brother Sheriff Joe for you. He's a politician first and foremost. The reason he's going after the illegal immigrant crowd is because he knows people don't like illegals. They look at illegal immigrants as a threat, period. They look at them as a threat to society. They look at them as a threat, period. When are you going to realize that? And then you're going to have, no matter how much protest you do, it doesn't matter. You can have 100 people out there waving flags, waving banners, even wearing the striped jumpsuits, saying down with Sheriff Joe. And until you do something this November about him, I mean, spread the word, show the abuse and tax dollars and stuff. But to me, I don't think the people care. Only thing about him is taxpayers are the stupidest people in the world, because they'll gripe and bitch about paying the money for these high taxes, but then the next step, what do? They go right back to the same cause. They go back to the person who's problem. The one who will raise their taxes the highest is the one they're going to stick to, as long as he promises to lower them in the end. Bullshit. They like it because he brings Shaquille O'Neal and puts a badge on him and say, see, this is a good role model for kids to look up to. They use the children quite a bit. But then turn around and prove himself the high and mighty upstart he is by removing the badge. So unless you're going to come up with a comparable, stay at the polls, stay at the thing, get the people to start finally saying enough is enough. Go to the heart of the issue and get him out. You know, stop this waste, you know, show him. Because the only thing this is doing is just feeding his big ego. And his big ego costs dollars. Like you said, $800,000 a year for the Wells Fargo building. He has to pay for a full-time media staff. And getting something else about it, somebody telling me about ICE. He's got his own little ICE unit, which is probably half of his police force. He's doing that because he knows the weakest of society to play on. He knows as long as he's looking like he's tough on crime, he's going after these illegal immigrants, he's going to get a lot of these voters to say, you know what, Sheriff Joe's doing his job. And that's what they're going to think. So until you get them to really open their eyes, I already know he's a son of a bitch. So you don't have to convince me of shit. I knew he was a son of a bitch the moment I saw him. Anytime you wear a badge, you come out there and try to pretend you're something you're not. I admit what I am. I'm playing about it. I mean, the way I am out there is the way I am in here. At my home, when I look at the world views, I just share them the way I see fit. So this is what I'm sharing with you, to let you know. I don't know what you're going to do about them, but we'll see. Peace out.